I've got 4 meetings to tell you about, one very important deadline. It's starting to feel like autumn because Federation Focus is on for the week of October 13th, 2025. Hey there, PA Federationists. My name is David Goldstein. I am your first vice president. Welcome to the birthplace of the organized blind movement back in 1940 in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. We'll be celebrating that on November 16th, the actual anniversary. Let's talk about the deadline first, because tonight, October 13th at 11:59 p.m., not midnight on October 14th, 11:59 p.m., October 13th is the cutoff for your room at the state convention coming to Harrisburg, November 13th to the 16th. Book your room at the Best Western Premier by calling 717-561-2800. Again, 717-561-2800. Hit pause and do it right now if you want. Again, the number, 717-561-2800. You have until 11:59 p.m. Monday night, October 13th, because in 1 month's time, we're going to be at that Best Western Premier out in Harrisburg. Please don't do a Google search and try and do it online. You will most likely be taken to one of the other travel places and a third party, and you will not get our special room block. You have to mention NFB of PA. And as I am recording this early Friday morning, and I'll talk about that in a minute, as I'm recording this, several nights only had a handful of rooms available. So Friday night, Saturday night, only 5 or 8 rooms available those nights at our room rate at $119 a night. You'll still be able to get a room, but it'll be at their going rate, which is around $170 per night. So go ahead, 717-561-2800, make your room reservation, hit pause, come on back, and I'll talk to you about the different meetings coming up this week. Okay, good. You got your reservation. Here we go with the meetings. Tuesday at 7 p.m., it's the DeafBlind Division meeting. If you've got questions about it, reach out to President Chris Westbrook, and he'll tell you about it. Otherwise, the links are down below, both the Zoom link and the One-Tap Mobile, which is, again, still Zoom. And if you're using the One-Tap Mobile, if you use it from the description of the YouTube video, or you use it from the email that goes out in conjunction with the video, you just have to tap it. That's why it's called One Tap. You tap it, it does all the dialing. You don't have to remember any of the numbers. Just tap it and wait, and you'll be connected. If you're using your home phone, you're going to have to remember those numbers. And good luck, because it would take me forever. So again, that's Tuesday, the 14th of October at 7 p.m., DeafBlind Division. Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., it's the Capital Area Chapter. If you've got questions, reach out to President Tim McCarthy and ask whatever you need to know. Links, again, are down below in the description. Saturday at 10 a.m., it is the Greater Berks Chapter meeting. If you've got questions, reach out to President Brian Mackey. Otherwise, the links are down below. And then Saturday night, our last meeting, and it is a special one because it's going to be a little bit different than the way they normally run the meetings. It's the Pennsylvania Organization of Blind Parents, and it's their Blind Parents Seminar. Stacy's going to have all sorts of speakers there. Again, if you've got questions about the Blind Parents Seminar, reach out to Stacy Leap. She's the president of the Pennsylvania Organization of Blind Parents, and that's Saturday night at 7, and it goes until 8:30. That's it for the meetings. Now let's get back to the convention, because we've got a lot of great things coming up with the event convention, and I hope you're getting excited for it like I am. Thursday morning, a separated ticket event. It is a senior possibilities fair. If you've got questions about that, you can reach out to Connie Shu. She is the facilitator of that, and that is a $20 ticketed event. You will get breakfast with that. And she's putting together the agenda. Hopefully we'll have the agenda soon, but the link to register for that is down below. Again, that's Thursday from 9 to noon. 1 o'clock on Thursday begins the tech seminar. And I can tell you this, we've got Jonathan Mosen, we've got a demo of InnoSearch, we've got a shootout between Android and iPhone, and a couple of other things we're working on. And I don't want to spoil it because, quite frankly, I don't know that I'll have the product to demo. That should give you a hint. After you do the Tour of Italy buffet, is something that I think is going to be a lot of fun. It is Family Feud. Pam Baccaro will be our Steve Harvey, and we're looking for 4 teams of 5 players each. It's $10 a player. Team captains, please, you be the one to get the money from all of your players. I would love to be on a team. So if you're looking for a player or you want to be on my team, because I don't think we're going to have enough folks from Keystone there on Thursday to do a chapter team, but I would love to be on a team with any of you. If you want me, I want to be on your team. So reach out to me. Let's get a team together. We'll come up with a fun name and we're going to win because it's an open bar that night too. And while we're waiting, we're going to get drinks for all the other teams so they don't know what they're talking about when they get their questions. And they'll be slow on the draw when they want to buzz in. So that's Thursday. Friday, of course, is the division meetings, and we'll have our board meeting. Friday night, a couple of things going on. My favorite thing, the auction. We'll talk about that in a second. And also this year, coming back after a few years of being away, is the student seminar. Got some great programming there, and that looks to be getting back into the swing of the student seminars at the convention during the auction. Saturday, of course, is general sessions, and there's a morning track and then there's an afternoon track. Lunch in between. We'll have our elections on Saturday afternoon. Saturday night is the banquet. And if you didn't know, Neil Lewis is our national rep, and he will be there to tell us what's happening nationally, and he will be giving our banquet keynote. So that should be a great day of information. And Lynn is doing the agenda. Hopefully the agenda will be out very shortly. We're hoping by the next time I record, we'll have the agenda. I will have a link to the agenda in the description. I don't have one yet. It's coming together though. And then Sunday, of course, is our business meeting. And we will hear from all the chapters and divisions on different fundraisers they've done. We'll get a financial report from acting treasurer, and maybe by then he won't be acting. He'll just be treasurer because by then the elections will have happened. We'll hear from Jason Polanski about the finances of the affiliate. We're also going to have an 85th celebration for the National Federation of the Blind, founded, like I mentioned earlier, in Pennsylvania, in Wilkes-Barre specifically, back on November 16th, 1940. So that's the convention in a nutshell. So if you are looking to get auction items, please get those out. Go out and get those. Message me if you have questions, or if you can tell me what you're getting, what we're going to have. We've got to start putting together the auction lineup. You know, we don't want to lead off with something strong and then have a couple of things at the end. We want to make it strong all the way. We want to build up to it. Keystone is doing, as I've mentioned before, the 250th celebration of the United States by doing $200 in gift cards to national chains, both restaurants and retailers. There's going to be $50 in scratcher lottery tickets, a minimum of $50 in scratcher lottery tickets from the Pennsylvania Lottery. But my daughter lives in New York, and I will be in New York a couple of times between now and convention, and I am hoping that I will be able to get my hands on, I think it's called Erie Canal lottery ticket. There's going to be 15 winners. I don't know why I just held up my hand with 5. There's going to be 15 winners of $1 million each. So I'm going to try and get one of those to throw in the Keystone basket. I don't know that I'll be successful because they only printed a limited number. I'm sure enough to make more than $15 million, but it's only a limited number. So I will try to get that to put in the basket because even though it's in New York, that million is good anywhere in the U.S. After taxes, I guess it's about $600,000. So that's what Keystone is doing. Greater Philly is doing a Philly sports theme basket. That sounds really exciting, although maybe after Thursday night's debacle in LA and debacle at the Meadowlands and debacle in Sunrise, Florida, maybe it's not as much as exciting as it was maybe on Thursday morning before all those games started. But that's what they're doing. We'll have some other things. I know there's going to be some baked goods. It's going to be a lot of fun, as always. Again, that's the Friday night auction. And if you have any questions about the auction, or if you need the letter to do outreach where you are to get, whether it's gift cards or in-kind donations of other items that a restaurant or a retailer sells, please reach out to me and I can shoot that over to you. One big fundraiser to tell you about, and that's coming up December 6th. It's a Saturday night. It's the Pennsylvania Association of Blind Merchants. It's their networking Christmas party and fundraiser. They've been in Harrisburg the last couple of years, but this year it's going to be in the Delaware Valley in Philadelphia, right down the street from the airport at the DoubleTree by Hilton, Philadelphia Airport. It's going to be a lot of fun. The link is down below to register for the event. It's $40 to come in. There's going to be food. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be music and an auction. And it's going to be a lot of fun. If you need to stay over, if you're not from the Philadelphia area, or if you are and you just want to spend a night away from home, there is a special room rate from the DoubleTree by Hilton at the Philadelphia Airport. Links are down below so you can register and get the hotel room that you need for that night. Room rates are $129 a night for a queen, 2 queens actually, or $139 for the night for a king. Again, links are down below. If you have questions, please reach out to PABM President Pam Baccaro, and she will give you any additional information you may need. But it's going to be a lot of fun. They always are a lot of fun. It's been great the last few years. One of the things that gets auctioned off, which are always really exciting to go for, they get packets of lottery tickets. Lottery tickets come in $100 ticket packs or $150 packs. They're specialty packs. And they always go for a lot. I don't know how much folks have won through those, but you have a chance of making more than you've spent on the tickets themselves. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Again, that's December 6th at the Philadelphia Airport, DoubleTree by Hilton. Again, the link is down below. Register so we can get together and we can network on December 6th in Philadelphia. Again, reach out to Pam if you have any questions about that. I do appreciate you joining me for this week's Federation Focus. Again, it's the week of October 13th, 2025. Don't forget to make your room reservations, and don't forget to go out and build the National Federation of the Blind of Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next week.